Are these like for outside or indoors? What are these?
So this right here, you ever watch Fixer Upper?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the big thing? Shiplap?
Shiplap, yeah.
Okay, so we have different alternatives for this. This is a shiplap.
Okay.
Okay. So it's all tongue and groove. We had her blessing. She did this, and then this is our version of it, which is already stained white, primed, ready to go. 16-foot lengths, 1x6 and 1x8 widths. This is MDF shelving, like in your closet or in your pantry. A lot of customers are having problems with seeing the saw marks on the edge. This is called Ultra Edge. No visible saw marks on the edge.
That's good.
Yep. This is a manufactured stone. Comes in a panel. It's 8 inches tall by, gosh, I forget what the length is, but it's 8 inches tall. Has a channel. Has a weeping gap. All you got to do is drill this to your substrate, OSB or lumber, and it stacks up. It looks just like a manufactured stone. Box newel. Box newel comes with this, the starter post. Got 2 versions of a cap, and you got a square. Very popular. Stain or paint. And these are engineered treads. What you'll see here is this is a lumber core, it's usually oak, and then we wrap it with a thin veneer of red oak so you can use both sides instead of just one side like a normal tread. Red and white oak available.
Pretty cool.
Yep. Lots of different stuff. And then handrail, let me show you this.
Yeah, we sometimes that's
yeah. So handrail, what you'll see is you'll have the finger joint on the bottom. You'll never have the finger joint on the top with this. A lot of manufacturers have finger joint on top and bottom. Ours is a solid top, finger joint on bottom.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm with Texrite. My name is Alan Ken. I want to go ahead and introduce you some products. We have the Patch 125. It's a fast-setting trowelable patch used for repairing, leveling, and filling holes. Allows sanding within an hour or 2. The other product that we have here is called the self-leveling Flowrite 250. Goes from feather edge to 1 inch. Requires a primer to be diluted 1-to-1 over concrete. Again, if you're deciding which one you're needing, if we're trying to do repairs in large areas and have the self-leveling benefit, that's going to be this product. If we want to just go in and out, and repair and get on it in a couple of hours, it'll be the Patch 125.
What else do you do with the drum and what else?
Yeah, so I mean, we changed like the bolt that holds this on here. We changed the hardness of that with these that hold the motor on. We changed those so that before, you know, if you take it off a bunch, they would wear down the point. It'd be hard to get them to turn in there. Right. Little things like even the craziest thing, change the angle on how the door opens. So it doesn't hit the floor until it gets way back there. So used to it would hit the floor, you know, like right into this area, so you'd be kind of trying to wrestle with it around.
Right.
changed these so that we went to the plated so they don't rust. You know, over time, both of these would end up rusting a little bit. Went back to the old belts that are the actual OEM instead of automotive belt. And they, you know, because they had a lot of where they didn't have tracking funny. Some bearings, we changed the shaft on the drum, changed the hardness of it so that when you spin it on, it doesn't loosen up over time, which would cause it to shake a little bit. I mean, just a bunch of little things that it didn't seem like much.
That does, I have noticed that with mine, it always moves along. We always have to adjust it. Yeah.
And that, the biggest thing we found in that is that the upper roller itself, we have somebody else make for us, and it would vary widely. So I mean, like we had 90% of them were all different, and so we went to tighter spec on it. And since we've done that, I mean, you'll notice you'll hit the deal and it'll straighten. I mean, it just straightens right back up. Okay. So I mean.
With Rubio, they have a problem. Yeah. We can actually build it up. We can say, after we done buff it up and he's the finish work. We just look at these panels. They're perfect. They're perfect.
I got my job now. We had about 30 minutes. You would have ready. How do you check it, baby? They're going to be tradition. They want to ready. I mean, we really just use red. I'm going to like yourself first.
What you use? Huh? What you use in
This is the PALLMANN Magic Oil 2K. This is the dark brown color. Trowel applied it on. The reason we want to trowel it on is we want to make sure that we're putting maximum product down into the grain. This product works a little differently than surface built finishes, water-based finishes. This is a penetrating oil, and so there's no film that's going to be on the floor. As you'll see when we kind of start to buff this off, what'll happen is we're going to basically smooth everything out, and it'll leave a nice smooth finish. It is a 2-coat application, so this is our first coat. We're going to allow the product to sit just for a little bit, then we'll start buffing it off, and then I'll apply a second coat right away. So. It really depends upon the floor. It's no different than an oil, like a waterborne finish. The longer that, basically what will happen is the floor will start to wear down. That's where we want to use that product that Mark has in his hand, the Magic Oil Care. And what the Care is, it'll just kind of rejuvenate the floor. So,
rehydrate it.
Kind of rehydrate it, re-moisten it. However you want to take a look at it that way. So the thing, the nice thing is with this product, you can trowel it on any which way. Really, I'm going to kind of rush things a little bit, but normally we want to let it sit for 10 minutes at a minimum. If we don't let it sit, we're not going to have penetration down into the wood. Then we could have some finished performance issues. So that's where we really want to make sure that we let this sit for a couple minutes, let it penetrate down in.
You're doing a big job.
Yep.
Again, you have to have one guy with the buffer and another guy applying.
3-man crew can pump out some floor in a hurry. Which that's kind of your standard, isn't it?
And even if it's a 2-man crew, working about 500 square foot sections, this product is diffusive. It has a small amount of waxes in it, which means that it's going to overlap right into itself. So what I normally do is I'll break the job up into about 500 square foot sections. You get one guy troweling, one guy buffing, and you can do 2 coats back to back. We're going to do 2 coats back to back. Or you could do different 2-tone colors. I'm sure Trevor showed you the brochure. You can layer the colors where you put one color down one day, and then come back and let it.
Did you water pop this? Yes. This That's right. But you're right.
So we'll pretend 10 minutes has gone by.
Sure that don't allow you to do tight finish.
Sorry.
No.